To all 5 of the people that were invested in the continuation of this series, I want you to know that making this video was a labor of love. I may have had roadblocks in the creation of the last video, but man, this one made me want to give up. I have to go off from my script a little bit just because originally I had wrote the reason that it took me so long to make this video was because, I spent an hour recording footage just dying trying to get out of that cave. It's nothing compared to the absolute cacophony of mental illness that has been bombarding my brain. The first video I got made with the help of today's sponsor, Ritalin, but Ritalin just doesn't have the same effect anymore, so I've just been trying, I guess? This is an experiment. But you're not here to be my psychiatrist. You want to actually know about the video that I'm making. So, here's some gameplay footage of me dying over and over again. Whoa! Is that reused from episode 1? Nope, I just died again. Constantly. I still got all my stuff back. I'm not gonna go through the whole rigmarole this time. Here's some fun clips or something. If I never see this rock again, it'll be too soon. I do not know how I found this again. I just so happened to beeline exactly to where I died. Oh. No, is this where I think it is? Remember, Tridey? This is where you came from. This is where I first picked you up. No. No! I hate this game. How much has this place changed? Hey, I'm back. Sup, dogs? I was looking forward to playing more Minecraft. Apparently Minecraft was looking forward to making me relive hell. The only actually valuable footage I acquired was stumbling upon my friend's bases and seeing that, oh, I really have been gone for over a month. Oh my god. Stopping by at his old island to see, oh, it looks like he doesn't live here anymore, only to see, oh, I think I know where he lives now. Might as well check out the castle, see if they've got any free food lying around for a traveling peasant like me. Ah, sweet berry bushes. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, even better. Steely, steely, steely. Oh, you've got... You got skeleton horses too? That's my thing! That's my shtick! For context, in almost every game of Minecraft I play, I try as hard as I can to get my hands on one of these horses. I always name it the same thing. And if we can get 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I'll do a horse name reveal! Or you just get to find out when I actually get one. Yeah? Now I don't feel bad for stealing your carrots. Grossed out by the progress. I'm back to square one, and I can finally go to square two. Ow. Just... ow. Was that all my punishment for leaving you guys here? Come on. Hey, remember that tiny part in the first episode where I visit a pale garden? Yeah, well, that's where I decided I'm going to live. There it is. Welcome back, me. I initially didn't set up my base in this biome before, because, well, I knew where it was, and it felt unfair for me to do that. But it doesn't look like anyone wanted to do that over the month's time, so, guess it's mine now. Woohoo. Guess I'll set up a little shack. Can't... oh, you can make torches with charcoal. Now this is a home. Perfect. Looks like I'm gonna be rocking the dark gray bed. Boom. I made this from your flesh. I made this from your clothes. You're not looking at me anymore. It's not funny. Oh, man. Yes, I'm pretty sure that these pale hanging... I would have called those vines, but sure. Can you not climb these? No. I guess that means they're not vines. But I could have sworn that these do not spawn on player-planted trees, so, gotta get some now while I can. Because I will be deforesting this entire area just to spite this game. And so I can build here. After clearing off my newly colonized plateau, I logged off for the day, barely happy with the amount of footage that I recorded. And while I will admit that the technical difficulties while recording are the least of the reasons why this video took so long, I will absolutely admit that this next part nearly drove me mad. I was already having a bad day, I had no energy, and I thought to myself, getting some footage recorded will make you feel better. It'll make you accomplish something today. And then I saw this! Why is this the only spot that has... Where'd it go? It used to be here. But it's not... You can't just delete it. No! My biome was bigger than this. So, see? It's a little over here. I'm so confused. Why is it gone? It seems that somehow the chunk that I loaded in on changed the biome that it was from Pale Garden to standard regular forest. This should not be able to happen. I had no clue what to do. The build I had planned for this place is almost entirely dependent on the atmospheric elements exclusive to this biome. And it just goes away on vacation. So I just turned off the game and crossed my fingers and hoped that the game would fix itself when I turned it on next. And it did. Dang, I sure am glad that none of the bad things that have happened to me have had any lasting consequences. I knew after the mess that was the first video that I wanted to have a plan of what my topic was going to be. I couldn't think of a more worthy topic to do for this video than mining. I remember the days when cave mining and strip mining weren't two different activities, but rather the same activity that just requires a different amount of brain cells depending on just how monotonous you want the occasion to be. I never really liked mining, but I needed resources, so I found myself down there regardless. However, it's not the old days anymore, and the Caves and Cliffs updates, part 1 through 17, changed a lot more of the core mechanics than I really think that any of us gave it credit for. Sure, it's easy to take the whole thing for granted when they split the update up into little dishes like you'd find at a fancy restaurant. But actually stepping back and looking at the whole update as a whole, there is some genuinely incredible changes here. Being surrounded in so much variety, shape, size, color, and dare I say, value, it's so much more interesting than the caves of old. Sometimes this game shows it was made for someone with my supreme gaming reflexes. What the hell was that? Okay. I don't have my skin on. That's a sentence. This pickaxe is gonna break and it's gonna scare the hell out of me. Yeah. Yes. Come on. Very nice. Wait a second. Is that smooth basalt underneath you? is. This is a geode. Okay, analogy time. Analogy time. When it comes to cave exploration, your biomes and land generation are the bread, and your ores are the meat. The fundamentals of a sandwich. A boring, bland, and not very healthy sandwich, but a sandwich nonetheless. But the rest? The cheese, the veggies, the fruit, the legume paste. The things that make a sandwich fun? Those are your structures. They're never guaranteed, and not all toppings are equally tasty, but when you find them, they bring life to your meal. Back in my day, the only structures that you were likely to randomly happen upon were the monster spawner and the mine shaft. Sure, there was also the stronghold, but there was only really one of those, and are there actually only one? How many Minecraft strongholds are there? Oh, wow. There are 128 strongholds in each Minecraft world. Okay. There are 8 rings containing 128 strongholds in total. I'm reading this off the Minecraft wiki, not the AI overview. I'm not a shill. The official Minecraft wiki. Don't use fandom. Ethically wiki, please. Okay, well, scratch that then. Sure, there were 128 strongholds, but they were still really quite rare, and they were designed to be found a different way. You were not expected to randomly happen upon them. Therefore, they should not be considered a part of the mining experience. I think Mojang understands this dichotomy of structures as your flavor of the sandwich. The ancient city and the trial chamber were given so much attention that they needed their whole own updates just for them. Ain't that cute? Structures, the good ones anyway, are treated like bringers of variety. Even small ones will have something that they can offer. I mean, look at me. I'm just standing around soaking in the beauty of this tiny geode. Now, as I stated before, cave exploring is only one half of the mining experience in Minecraft. I knew if I wanted to be thorough, I would need to dig myself a classic staircase down to bedrock and start tunneling off in different directions. Different ores spawn most often at different levels, so if you're going to want to maximize your profits, you're going to have to spend as much time as you can on one particular level. Not a very easy thing to do in pre-generated caves that wind up and down and all around. So in the spirit of variety and the professionalism of this video, I thought it was time to switch gears. It's time to spend some time focusing on strip mining. Oh, hey, look at this cool cave I found. Okay, so I got distracted, but in my defense, it was a really cool cave. Jesus. That was stupid. Why did I get scared by that? But why are you not angry at me anymore? That's weird. Hello, bat. No! 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 No. Okay, no more distractions. Time to get back to my staircase. I'm almost at the bottom anyway, and it's not like me to procrastinate on an objective that shouldn't take me very long. And hey, I get my first diamond, so clearly I'm getting rewarded for this behavior. Ooh! 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, found bedrock. How am I doing this so well? I'm a Oh. I'm a stair wizard. Ah! One off. Really? Finish the staircase. Look at me accomplishing things. Now I can finally move on to the thing I built it for, which was... I don't remember. Hey, let's go explore that awesome cave. Oh, ah, oh. That was right next to my head. That was terrifying. I didn't like that very much. Nice to see you again. What? What? What the fuck? What?
Boy, howdy, that was quite the spectacular fumble we saw there. Let's get that on an instant replay. Here we see our starry-eyed explorer traveling around the edge of a lava lake in hopes to explore a skulk patch on the other side. Seemingly a risky venture, but mobs are unable to spawn in deep, dark biomes. It's quite likely that Shepard here was banking on that fact for his safety. But what's this? Skeletons! 2 of them! Looks like that patch was just as small as it looked. Retreating back to familiar terrain is a strong first reaction, but he turned around to fight the mobs anyway! Using a zombie as a meat shield, he fails to see that second from before flanking him to his left. The poor lad was drawn closer to the lake of molten rock with a false sense of victory, only to be blindsided by a strategically sidelined shot, sending all his stuff right into the lava. A very strong showing for Team Bones this game. I see a bright future for them this season.
Yeah, that seems about right. Very glad I didn't put my diamonds away, because now those are in the lava. Yeah, that was, oh my god, and I could have put them right there. Oh my god. I don't even feel mad. I'm just disappointed. I misspoke earlier when I said that I finished the staircase because I just made the ceiling a little too low. The walk of shame back was incredibly painful because every step I took was a proverbial slapping palm to the face. Stupid, 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 stupid! While fixing the stairway, I ran across another cave, and while I probably should mention it because I did find diamonds and a better geode in it, the footage I recorded was just bad. I was so grumpy that it was not fun to watch or to edit. Especially since I died to this magic ninja zombie, and I was not taking it well. What? This is like a sick joke, right? There was just a zombie following me. Because why not? Why wouldn't it just show up out of nowhere? Didn't make any noise, didn't hint to its existence at all. Okay, so clearly getting off track was a bad idea. Bad things happen when I wander, so I called in a friend for some help. Nocturnal L468, 3 letters that I assume are very important and not just randomly placed at the end, who actually plays on the realm and who has actual gear and was willing to join me for this journey to help me get some mining done. And gave every diamond I found the Fortune 3 treatment to maximize profits. What a guy. Before I went down to Y-59 to start tunneling off in search of ore, I thought, why not show him that cool cave I found? It's on the way, anyway. We'll just take a quick tour and then get to work. What about this kind of lava pool?
Dude, like how?
Right?
Did you notice this over here?
I told you, there's deep dark down here.
Okay, I'm definitely not going that way.
Why not? You scared? The only thing that's killed me over there is skeletons.
Look right here and look up. Kinda glad this stops where it does.
Oh!
Haha. Oh wow,
That Enderman, that's a short Enderman.
I was gonna say, why does he look weird?
Oh, more diamond.
Yeah, there's the one. I was
Ooh.
like,
You want to walk into a death hole?
oh wow. Jesus.
Yeah.
I didn't look down there.
No!
Oh, Bonnie. What was it? Here's some bars.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I converted a whole bunch of stuff and made a whole bunch of stuff and used all mine.
Knockback you put on that creeper. I watched it zip off into the ether. God, there's so many mobs.
My God, dude.
What? Oh,
Oh
wow.
my God.
Oh my god, it just gets bigger. Jeez, just another giant lava lake. Surrounded by even more deep dark. And just like that, this video became a two-parter. We never went back to that staircase. Not even to leave the cave. I did try to express interest in leaving, but the pull of this fascinating world generation was just too great to resist.
Is that one of the actual activator things right there?
That's a shrieker, yeah.
Nope, I'm out.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
How did we get here again? No, the skeletons! Yes! Yeah, we should head back.
Hold up, there's a little crack in the wall over there.
Is there? Oh, yeah, with a geode behind it! This cave is dope. Dude, if you lose all your crap, it's not on me.
Oh, hey, this goes straight up.
Wait, where are you?
I can see trees. I can see the sunlight.
No way.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm across the lava lake.
I'm gonna regret this. Holy crap. There is sunlight. What? No. This is bedrock! Dang. This doesn't feel all that deep looking at it like this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like...
That's so weird. Ooh, iron. Oh! This is an iron vein. Like one of the big ones. You wouldn't happen to be in large need of iron, are you? For those unaware, there is a structure in this game called an ore vein. They're massive, sprawling branches of tuff or granite interwoven with a high density of iron or copper ore. I'd never found one of these on my own before, so this was a pretty exciting discovery for me. We decided to stay for a bit and excavate the ore from their filler block prison and just admire the amount of ore in this wall. Yeah, I love that. I kind of forgot about these, honestly. They're so rare that unless you, like, mine a lot, you're not gonna find them, really. Put that back. Yeah. It was weirdly peaceful, just digging out iron and admiring the view. Up to this point, I had this growing frustration that we got so far off track. But this little moment just recentered me. It's okay to stray from a plan and just have fun sometimes. Sure, bad things can happen, but that's life, baby! It also gave me a better appreciation for how unique of an experience spelunking is from just regular old mining in this game. Sure, I decided to split the topic of mining into 2 video parts because I just genuinely never got to the strip mining. But I also found that it just felt right that way. They may share a lot of elements, but they really aren't the same experience. Spelunking really has a lot more in common with above-ground exploration than it does tunneling for diamonds. With my newfound chill and a desire to not repeat the fate of my last batch of diamonds, we climbed out, away from the lake of fire, and out into the open air to see where this magic crack to the surface will take us. We were exploring, just as we were before, but in daylight now! In the end, we didn't actually find anything more interesting than an old outpost. We weren't sure who it belonged to, but considering the giant castle gardens just across the river, we had our guesses. He's got a whole dock system being laid out, good lord. We took the moment to take a tour of some of the bases around the area, catch up on some of what I missed.
Damn.
And he's got a conduit. Of course he's got a conduit. I mean, why wouldn't he?
Well, since we're this close, you want to check out my base?
Might as well. Entire shore lined completely with sugarcane.
Yeah, take the electricians.
Ah, a garage. Oh, and you got a lot of the... I forgot they added a bunch of new paintings. Nether portal. Library.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh boy. I think I want to speak with the architect of this place. I'm gonna call OSHA on your ass.
Come all the way up and then look down, or violations that I can speak of.
I am not immune to my base instincts.
All this will be covered, going all the way over there. Nighttime type of thing.
You know what would be... That wolf just turned into a pig. You saw that, right?
I was gonna say, did that thing just give birth, or what?
That wolf just turned into a pig! I know he's set outside of a swamp. Oh god, I'm getting bogged. For as much as he plays, he doesn't have much, but no. Sir Percival! Hello! I've heard wonderful things about you, sir. Alright, so, to wrap this video up, what do I think of spelunking in Minecraft? Is it good? Is it one of the cornerstones of what continues to make this game so unabashedly popular? Kinda. I know. After all the glazing I've been giving this, that seems like a weird response to give right at the end as my final conclusion. But understand this. This video only represents one world of Minecraft that I have played. One experience that I've had in this game. Every world is procedurally generated, and you'll be hard-pressed to find an equally entertaining world generation for every game. Honestly, I don't think I've experienced as entertaining of a cave in my entire years of playing Minecraft than I did in this video. The first geode I found was really exciting. But the second? I was happy to have access to a closer and more plentiful amethyst farm, but I felt little to no excitement upon finding it. That iron vein? Total emotional reboot when I found it. But who's to say that I'll have a similar reaction if I find a second one? I should clarify that this is normal. I'm not saying they need to break the laws of psychology to make it so that the little internally purple orb is rave-worthy every time you find one. In general, a world is going to have a lot of geodes and ore veins, and these little structures should feel the way that they do. Okay, it's finally time to discuss my continual use of the word structure. In the game, structure is a pretty specific category that only really covers the large buildings that generate in the world. And buried treasure for some reason. Geodes, veins, and everything else fall into completely different categories, being referred to as structure-like. However, there is a reason that they sit at the bottom of the structure's Wikipedia page. Despite their coding differences, these structures fill the same gameplay role that the big ones do, to offer a refreshing scenery dressing with unique loot inside to enhance the excitement of the encounter. The bigger, rarer structures you can happen upon if you're lucky, but you can find them with alternative means if necessary. The smaller ones are more plentiful, being designed to be stumbled across. You're almost guaranteed to find one eventually, but they have less valuable loot to compensate for that. Going back, what makes these mini structures only kinda work? Simple. There's just not enough of them. I've only gone on 2 spelunking missions so far on this realm, and I've already encountered 2 of the 3 mini structures that you can find. The only one left is the monster spawner. And after that, I'll just be hoping a big one crosses my path soon, I guess. But hey, what we have at this point is good, and my advice is basically just keep making more of what they're doing, which is always a good sign. Especially for a game like Minecraft, where the whole model is just keep making more Minecraft every year. And considering the most recent drop that we've been seeing snapshots for, I am very excited. There's genuinely a part of me that wants to make a video talking about the most recent snapshots for this newest drop, but considering that it takes me 2 months to just make a video for a Minecraft Let's Play, maybe I don't need to be adding more to my plate right now. That being said, if you do see that video pop up from me, don't be surprised, because it was probably a lot easier to make and a nice palate cleanser from these weirdly difficult videos. Well, yeah. Yeah. Say hello. This is actually my cat. The other one, first video, it's not my cat. It's a neighbor's cat. I just let him into my home sometimes because he can. It's what he does. They're okay with it. Hey, are you sniffing my socks? Those aren't gonna be clean anymore if you keep fucking sniffing them. That's the end of the video. Sorry it took so long. It feels weird to have someone to actually apologize to. Not just friends and family who are vaguely interested in this video being made just because they care about me actually pursuing a hobby, but actual strangers on the internet who seem to enjoy my work, no matter how amateur it is. Yeah, there's less than 40 of you, but you know what? It still feels nice. I've now uploaded 2 videos, and that feels weird to say. The first was definitely the biggest step, but the second one establishes momentum like one alone can't. And because of that, I wanted to take a moment to be really clear about my hopes for this channel. I love Minecraft, and I will keep making Minecraft videos, but I don't want this to become a Minecraft YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? I just want this to be my little pocket of the internet where I can come to practice my art, share my ideas, and add my voice to the conversation. All I'm saying is, don't be alarmed when a video called What It's Like to Be a Pokemon Rumble Apologist shows up in your subscription feed. Because that's me. Anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments, or send me a carrier pigeon with your favorite chili recipe. It's either one or the other, you can't do both. Bye! It was never designed to be rapidly handed upon. Yeah, okay. Okay, no more distractions. Gesturing with your hands doesn't mean anything if all you can see is the little tippies. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, it's a nice little coral reef down there. Oh, look, is that Nemo? Hello, Nemo, are you inside your little anemone? That's what it looks like right now. Ooh, look at the fingers. Little bastard! The first ring has 3 strongholds within 1,280 to 2,816 blocks of the origin. That seems very specific. The second ring has 6. The third has 10. The fourth ring has 15. It goes up until the 8th. The 8th and outermost ring has 9 strongholds. Why? Very interesting. I would not have suspected that, but I guess that makes sense. You know? It would be weird if there was only one. Are you... What? Are you sprint swimming?
Yeah.
Okay, because on my screen you were just jumping on the... No, you're still just jumping on top of the water really fast. Jesus!
It is. Wait, what?
Jesus, are you playing Minecraft? Yeah, it's analogy time. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, it's analogy time. This ain't no place for metaphor. Because we've been there before. Because it's analogy time. Yeah, it's analogy time. Oh, yeah, it's analogy time. Analogy time. Hello, Percival.